Welcome. Well, you are at home with Jim and Joy, and you are an important part of our EWTN family, and we are so delighted that you have welcomed us into your home. We certainly would love to hear from you, so send us an email with a question or a comment to jimandjoy@ewtn.com. Well, today our guests are Rob and Lisa Wall. They are Catholic parents and educators. They are writers and actors, and hopefully you have seen their show here on EWTN called The Roman Catholic, and that airs on Saturday morning, and I've caught it a couple of times.
Let's spell that, R-O-A-M-I-N, like roaming,
right.
The Roman Catholic,
Where he goes around the world and catechizes us with our faith.
When I met him today, I said, why aren't you flying? Because if you see Rob on the show, he flies all over the country, all over the world. He's just always moving, very dynamic to bring to you the best of the Catholic Church, her doctrines, the saints, and it is excellent in catechesis.
Well, on our Monday show, we talked about the EWTN Family Celebration. That is happening here in Birmingham on August 26th at the BJCC. On August 25th, the day before, which is a Friday, they're having a great celebration that's happening up in Hanceville. So if you've not been to the shrine, we want to welcome you to Birmingham. Go to the shrine and participate in the family celebration that will happen here in Birmingham. We love it. We love when all the people come. People come from all over the world. We were there and we met people from all over the world. You think it's just like people are coming from different states. Not so, not so. We were like, you're from where? Which was really beautiful. The beautiful thing that also happens is they set up the store. So the EWTN Religious Catalog is there. You're going to meet everybody. It is a beautiful time. I strongly encourage you to be planning ahead for August 25th here in Birmingham, Alabama. We would love to have you.
Yes, and if you don't make the EWTN Religious Catalog in Birmingham, you can come to our home because Joy's bought everything from
Just about.
So there's plenty more to come. We'll be right back. It's going to be a very special show with the Walls and sharing about the Roman Catholic and their own marriage and family over 33 years with 6 children. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Welcome back. Well, you're at home with Jim and Joy, and today our guests are Rob and Lisa Wall. They are Catholic parents and educators. They are writers and actors for EWTN's The Roman Catholic, and I hope that you have seen that beautiful show on our network. We have caught it on Saturday mornings. It's fun. I'll be in the kitchen, and there's Rob out there with his penguin just having a grand old time. Now, we want you to watch this clip to get a taste of the Walls' creativity in action. Well, very creative for sure. Well, before we go talking about the show, we want first to tell our family a little bit about Rob and Lisa Wall. They've seen you on TV, but they've never seen you being interviewed and knowing who you are.
And is that the shirt you wear all the time?
Yeah, it's the
only shirt you
Are you stuck in a shirt?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So we haven't had anybody on the show dressed like that.
Right.
I get
it's
it.
the shirt that I have. I don't have any other shirts. For Father's Day, they didn't get me a shirt because I already had a shirt.
Or a tie.
Oh, there you
or
go.
a tie.
Good.
Well, thank you. We are honored to be guests on the show.
Absolutely.
And it's fun to know that you have been associated with EWTN for so long. and we have as well, but our paths have never crossed.
Right.
And that happens.
So we're
Yes.
we're honored to be on the show and
Thank
to talk
you.
about
Well,
us.
we're
So
It's a little
glad
bit of
to
the
have
family
you.
celebration. It is great to see one another face to face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. Tell us a little bit about yourselves, because we're
Okay.
going to really unpack
Sure.
that today in the coming show. And then we want to hear about, where did this begin
Okay.
with the Roman, R-O-A-M-I-N,
Gotcha.
roaming
So
calendar.
how it usually goes is I'll say things and they might end up being wrong, and she will tell the right
Correct
version.
it, yes.
You know how that goes.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We met in college.
Yeah,
We're
we've
in
been married
college.
for 33 years, and we both attended Mass all through college, and we used to walk there together. And one of the ways we met was I was a radio television major. Rob started out as a petroleum engineer major, but ended up switching to
Right.
graphic design.
I realized as a petroleum engineer major, I probably would make a lot of money out of high school and
Yeah.
college, so
Yeah.
I said I don't want to do that. So I
No.
went into totally something else.
Alas, why you have one shirt, too.
That's right. Woo! That's a good comeback.
You're supposed to be the funny
Write
guy.
this
I'm
down.
sorry.
We need a new scriptwriter, by the way. So then we married right out of college,
Yeah.
and which is unheard of today.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
soon after that, in our jobs in radio, television, and graphic design, believe it or not, was where I started. We just started our life in the Columbus metro area, Columbus, Ohio,
Okay.
and soon after started having children.
Yeah, by the time we had our third child, Rob was working at a home builder as a graphic designer, the art director there. And I worked in television, and then I was just starting to get out of television because by the time we had three, it's like, you need
Right.
to spend a little more time at home. And so he got his dream job of working as a kids club host.
Yeah.
But then the station was sold. and that
Yes.
kinda
So
ended.
that was like the late '90s, maybe mid to late '90s. I had a kids host job on air, and so that went away. And I said I would love to do something with entertainment, but also with my Catholic faith, because there's a point at which you realize you have skills and talents that you should be doing something with.
Yeah.
And if you're not, then you're quenching the Holy Spirit. So I started doing research. There was really, I don't know if the internet was invented at that time, but it wasn't.
while
You
ago.
couldn't just go clickety click,
Right,
kids
right.
shows, Catholic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could, but it wouldn't be on anything. You could
Right.
do that all day if
No,
you
no
want to.
answer would come back
No
to
answer,
it.
because it's just in the air. So somehow discovered EWTN as this cable network. And I called, just a cold call. I called the head of programming. It was not at that time Peter Gagnon. He was in charge of kids stuff and other things. I'm sure I'm just butchering his title. He's probably like, I didn't do that. But I eventually got to him. And I said, do you do any children's programming? And they said, well, we do some, and we're thinking of doing more. So they brought me down to Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay.
And I came in late at night one Sunday, and they picked me up at the airport, dropped me at a house, and I had no idea where I was.
Right.
I had no idea there was this entire campus right next
Existed.
door. It's in the middle of the night. In the morning, I wake up, there's a priest from Kenya at my breakfast table. Hello! Like, what am I doing here? What is going on? And that was just the beginning of the relationship with EWTN. And we started making, they were called interstitials. I think they still may be called, the little informational nuggets between programming. So 30 seconds a minute. Hey kids, do you know what the Pope is? The Pope is and just do a short little thing.
Yeah.
And that
Real
was,
quick.
yeah, that was when I had more hair,
Yeah.
a different shirt.
You were taller,
I was
probably.
much taller, 6'7" at least.
But you weren't better looking. You've always been good looking.
Thank you. You are the new scriptwriter. You are, my friend.
When you came and pitched this and got accepted and you started doing those little promo spots or whatever it is, what, were you just standing up and doing it, or did you have characters with you, or how did the whole thing wind up developing? Where
There
did it
were
begin?
some small sets, but a lot of it was just green screen. Green screen, you know, like your local weatherman, stand in front of a green screen and they key stuff behind it. So, hey, I'm here and I'm in Rome, kids. And did you know Rome is the head of a Catholic church, and it's the Vatican City is, and then it would be a 30-second spot, and and I began wearing this shirt because I'm traveling around the world.
And you're on vacation all the time.
That's right.
There
And
you
so
go.
I look like your generic American tourist.
Right.
So we picked out the Hawaiian shirt, and again, I'm fuzzy on the history of how this went, and I'm sure right now, like Dennis and Michael are like, that's not how it happened. But it eventually became a show, a spin-off of these promos. The Roman Catholic, as in Roman around the world, is based on the promos that we were doing to help kids. And that's all really what it is. It's to help children and whoever else is watching.
And not just children.
Right, we
I'm
found
a
that
convert,
out.
and I am constantly learning my faith.
Yeah, right.
And I watch the Saturday programs. I mean, you know, I'm
Yes.
in the kitchen, I'm doing things.
And we both-
And you learn a lot.
And we both work in school settings. Lisa used to work in elementary school setting. I work in a high school setting. And kids all the time say things that maybe it's a misunderstanding or it's just a question.
Right.
So we have a perspective of our faith from a child, teenager viewpoint. And I think that helps us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's really like the great thing about the Catholic faith is there's so much to learn. So you can never, and there's a place for everyone. If you're really interested in learning more about the saints, there's a ton of information. If you're want to learn about different ways to pray, there's so many different ways that you can pray in the memorized prayers that we have, or just spontaneous prayer and stuff like that. That's one of the things that I really have always enjoyed about the Catholic faith. And when we first married, we lived in Wheeling, West Virginia, which is where I'm from, for about a year. And then we moved to Columbus. And when we found the parish, Our Lady of Perpetual Help, really the community there, VBS, like 400 kids would come.
Wow.
And so they started an adult VBS, which we were involved in, and Rob led sometimes. So there was just always something to learn there. Bible studies, you know, in the evening and stuff like that. So there's always something new, and just the rich history, artwork, and all kinds of things.
Yeah.
Makes you excited to be a Catholic.
Amen.
So, Rob, when you came here, tell us, when did you meet Mother Angelica?
Well, before the series began, we did a couple of years of the shorter segments, and I was invited to come one evening and be part of the live audience for one of Mother Angelica's shows. And I don't remember which one it was. She did a couple at that point. And so there was a crowd, you know. Everybody's excited to meet Mother after the show and get her autograph. And she's so wonderful, and she was so cordial and so welcoming of everybody. She didn't care how long it took. She would meet everybody. So I'm waiting my turn. What am I going to say? Hi, I'm Rob. Hi, I'm Rob. Hi. Hello, Mother. Hi, Mother. Hello, Angie. Angel. I'm sorry. And so when I finally got a chance to meet her, I said, "It's so wonderful to meet you, Mother. I want to let you know how thankful I am of all the things you." She said, "Oh, I know who you are. Listen, I want to thank you for all that you do for children." And suddenly she turned it around so that it was, you know, her humble, very humble attitude and servant heart to make me feel like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
You know, wow, I'm doing a great job here. Wait a minute, how did this happen?
Yeah, it's a big affirmation from a big woman in the Lord, and it kind of seals it in your heart. Hey, I'm really a part of this in the family, and she, who this is upon, says I'm okay. I remember hearing that from Deacon Steltmeyer when I did, you know, a show or something, first show, and I was sitting with him in his southern accent. He said, "Well, Jim, welcome to the family," you know, and I said, "Welcome to the family." Like, for Italians, that's a big thing. You don't just say welcome to the family. There's a lot of families. I said, and I came home, I said, Deacon Steltmeyer, I said, welcome to the family. And I really felt like I was a part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what you got from her.
And
What a blessing.
that's a good connection to have. And we've always had a great connection here. Sometimes it's hard because we have our lives. We have 6 children from ages 31 to 11.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is a different level of crazy.
Yes.
6 is, you know,
Right. 6
But
is a lot,
in a
even if they're
span-
stair-stepped.
Yeah.
a span
But
of 20,
for that
20
big
years.
20 years, that's a lot.
So there's always, I'm not going to say a disconnect, but we we come down here, we do our show,
Yeah.
and then we go home and live our
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
So there's a separation. It's not a disconnect, it's a separation. Like
Yeah.
we don't think about it because we have stuff to do. We have
Right.
kids and
You have a
family.
life to live.
That's right. So
Yeah.
her comment
Yeah. It's
helps me remember, helps us remember that what we do is making a difference and impact. It's helping the cause of evangelization.
Yeah, and the purpose of the ministry. I mean, because everybody, the greatest part about EWTN and the gift that it's been to me as a convert is the catechesis, the continual catechesis.
Correct.
Forever and ever, that you're constantly learning on a whole lot of levels. You know, when we first became Christians, I mean, I'm telling you, I came straight from the street, okay? So if you would have handed me a Bible like this, I would have been overwhelmed. So we started reading a comic book version of the Bible.
Pictures.
With pictures, and that's how we learned. I mean,
Right. Yeah.
because that's where we were.
Right.
We didn't know. And then, you know, Jim went on to get his Master's of Divinity, but you have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what attracted us. And now we are lovers of the Word of God, which then converts us constantly to read and to learn and to be the best version of yourself that you could be every single day. And so that's the greatest thing that EWTN offers us. And we hear from so many people who, how it catechizes us and
Yeah.
teaches us our
Yeah.
faith. Even if you went to Catholic schools and you were raised and reared in the church, there was a time in the church where catechesis was off the rail. It wasn't doing its job. And people left their faith because they didn't know what they were leaving. And
Yeah.
so EWTN captures it and says, this is who we are, and let's not forget who we are. And what a great moment
It
and
certainly
time
is.
to be alive in this world at this particular very dark time
Yeah.
for EWTN to be great light.
Yeah. I think people get caught up a little bit in there's so much to learn, and like, I don't know anything. So it is intimidating, like you said, and starting out with a comic book. But that's the thing that I really enjoy about the faith too, is that really you don't need to know anything.
Right.
Really, you just have to have an open heart, you know, allow the Holy Spirit to work. And I think with Mother Angelica, she went through so many hardships, but she always trusted. And that's the thing with us, you know, you have a family to raise, all the different problems that come with, you know, children and things like that. You get so caught up in stuff like, I don't know enough. But it really kind of centers you to just rely on the Holy Spirit. And when you get discouraged, that you do have that family. You have your Catholic family. Without, you know, people that we've met through our parish or other parishes, through sporting events, through Catholic schools and things like that, it's nice to know that you are a family. And no matter where you go, the Mass is the same. You know what's going on, you know what to expect, and just the comfort of that, and just, you know, relying on prayer, and know
Right.
that even in your darkest times, when you're struggling or your kids are struggling, which is probably more difficult to have your kids struggling than you struggling, to know that there's always, God is always there. The Holy
Right.
Spirit's always there.
Yeah. And you guys, go ahead, Ben.
And the beautiful thing about being Catholic as a convert, being Catholic and as you roam all over the world, you're going to go into Mass all over the world, no matter where you are, and it's going to be exactly the same. And so there won't be a disconnect. There will be a connect where you say, I really am at home. I'm at home whether I'm in Rome, I'm in Assisi, I'm in France, I'm in Canada. Jesus is the same yesterday, today,
great-
and
yeah.
forever, everywhere.
Rob's bored because he's been to all those places. There's no place
have.
that he's been.
With his camera.
He's just all over
Right.
the place.
And this shirt. I don't ever wash it, by the way. I hope people here wash the shirt. Because we
hope.
come down here a week, I wear it, like, yeah, it was great, go home, and I'm like, wait a minute.
See, that's why you're sitting at the end of the couch. We couldn't get you anywhere.
But I think Michael Matson took care of that in his family.
Yeah.
So thank you for the clean shirt. It smells wonderful.
Well, listen, this has gone by way too fast. Thank God we got you. We're going to hold you over for the final segment. So we want
Will
more
do.
time with you on this show and then tomorrow. So we're going to take a break at this point. The Walls will be back sharing about their great kids show, the Roman Catholic. and sharing about their family of 6. We'll be right back. Plenty more to come. Please don't go away.
Welcome back. We are at Home with Jim and Joy, and today our guest again, and we're going to finish up our show with Rob and Lisa Wall. Now, so we talked about the show some, but in the show, Lisa, who is your wife of 33 years, is your neighbor.
That's right.
And so you need to clear up. You got some explaining to do.
Well,
and then
now.
tell our family about your
Much
children.
Easy to understand than you may understand. So we've been coming down and doing this show, the Roman Catholic show in the series, for about 15 years,
About
I would
that,
say.
yeah.
Wow.
Yes, 15 years. And we have 6 children, but we haven't always had 6 children while the show's been going on, right? So when we first came down, Lisa, and you weren't a part of it.
Not in the very beginning.
No.
Yeah. We had 3 kids then.
Yes.
They were younger.
And there's always been one of our kids that is like the one that's like the main child coming in, the know-it-all child. I'm not going to say smart aleck, but the know-it-all child that knows, because I'm kind of a doofus a little bit. I kind of walk around and bumble around. I know my faith, but you know, I'm the bumbling run into things, as you saw from the intro. I hit my head on quite a few things. So we've always had a range of teenagers and young children involved in our first 3. We call them the first wave of children.
Yeah.
You know,
the original 3.
The original 3, they call themselves.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
The youngest of those original 3 played the part of Penny. You know, that's Riley. She's and she's going to be making a reprise role, a debut, a comeback role for this last season.
Perfect.
She came down with us to Alabama. Good. And so our oldest was involved, but she was a teenager at the time. And you know, sometimes our teenagers have a way of like, now what am I going to be doing?
My parents are weird.
Yeah, well, you know what? The young kids are always like, let's do it, come on. What are my lines? I'll act goofy. And the teenagers are like, I don't know. So it's always some hesitancy, because that's what I would do if I was a teenager. But they, you know, I think in the end, they do understand how wonderful it is to be a part of this.
Yes.
And to know, they come down, we do our week, they go home, they go back to their life. And then all it takes is someone to say, I saw you guys in a show.
Yeah.
Or for someone from EWTN to tell us, you know, a family from Europe just sent us a message, an email about how much they liked the show. Or we find out that a PSR group somewhere in the country is using our show as a teaching tool.
Yeah.
Then I think it helps my kids to understand that it isn't just coming down here for a week and doing a show.
Right.
Yeah, we've had the kids play, like Jonas, our oldest son, who's now 28, when he was probably like 14, he played a character like a mailman. And then also he was the neighbor, Mr. Johnson, who always had problems with Rob.
Yeah.
He is a problem neighbor.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Who, me?
You.
Yeah.
I thought you were Mr. Johnson.
No, you are the
All
problem
right, we're
neighbor.
coming back. Okay.
And then the younger kids now, like when they first started getting into the show, Elias he was probably the teen then, and he was like the inventor character who always came up with these crazy inventions.
Which meant not a
to
lot of
help.
lines.
Right, yeah, so he could be kind of quiet because he's a pretty quiet person. And then Leah kind of took on the main role that our older daughter Riley used to do. And then Jasek started when he was just 4.
Yes.
He's 11 now. So he would just kind of like his kind of gig on there was to pop up in different places. Like he would just pop up in the window, or he would come out from underneath the counter. So always Rob was like, how did he get in
Yes.
here? So that was kind of his
What
thing.
I think is funny about, it just made me think of this, are the way we both write. Lisa and I will come down to EWTN like a year before and meet with the producer, director of the show, and we'll brainstorm, come up with ideas. A germ of an idea from a couple of years ago, or something new, or something we've been hearing about at school or in society or whatever. And then we brainstorm, how can we write this into a script with the family or characters or the penguin or whatever. And it's funny because I act goofy a lot on screen. I am very willing to do it. But if you look at the episodes that are the goofiest, it's the ones that she has written.
Okay.
Because when she writes an episode, it gets so outlandish. And when I write it, I'm like, let's see logically, where would this go? If I were to deduce the plot points, and it's just so funny how the different writing
Well,
styles.
you're great together, and you're great
Yeah.
separately.
Well, thank you.
We're going to have to break at this point. Thank God we have tomorrow to unpack your lives.
Yeah, I've got a
and
lot
the
of
show.
stuff about me I'd like to talk about.
I know
so.
that you
I mean, she's great, but I got a lot of stuff about me.
you're a humble man.
Yep.
Thank you. So hope you've enjoyed the show today. And when we started out, Rob was sharing about being stewards of what God's given to us and to give it away. And they've raised up their children to do likewise, to share the gospel, to catechize a generation now and yet to come. And what are you doing with what you got? Let's use it for the glory of the Lord. Keep it on EWTN. You're an important part of this family. You're never alone. You're always at home with Jim and Joy. Bye now.